Hi, everyone. I'm Derek Liu from Blue Star Capital, and I'm here today with Darcy Taylor, CEO of Leaf Mobile. Blue invested in Leaf Mobile at the time of their IPO in April of last year. Here we are nearly a year post-IPO, and I'm excited that Darcy has joined us to update us and the Blue community on the past 12 months of strong growth at Leaf and what the future holds for Leaf and mobile gaming generally. Darcy, first off, great to have you here. I want to thank you for taking the time to join us. How you doing?
Very good, Derek. Great to be joining you today.
Well, it's great to have you. I think it's going to be a great conversation to sort of hear sort of what you guys are up to and really how sort of it validates what we're doing here at Blue. As you know, Blue's investment thesis is to identify early stage high growth sectors, such as mobile gaming. Can you tell us a bit about how you got into mobile gaming and what you'd say to people looking to invest in the sector?
So thanks for the question, Derek. I've been in the convergence of technology and IP for over 20 years, working with the mobile gaming space, as well as introducing the idea of putting fan-driven properties within that space. And that's been throughout my time with IMG, which later became William Morris Endeavor. And I would say the biggest thing that's got me excited was a stint where I spent roughly 5 years in Asia and witnessing I'll say the explosive growth of mobile as a platform and mobile as a gaming platform just got me absolutely excited about further entering this space.
Well, that's great, Darcy. It sounds like you really bring some passion to Leaf. Can you tell us about some of the other passionate individuals behind Leaf helping you drive the business?
Yeah, thanks. So we have a very experienced management team across the board. I will start with, I'll say, one of our key players that came on with our transformational acquisition of Eastside Games, which is Jason Bailey. Jason is now currently the CRO or Chief Revenue Officer of Leaf Mobile. And he brings with him an experience that I would argue is bar none in the industry. In fact, you could claim that he was the one who created the free-to-play mobile game space with some of the first Facebook games on the Facebook platform. Additionally, we have a very strong board. In the last 2.5 months with our graduation to the TSX Big Board, we've brought on Birgit Troy, who comes from Valaris Constellation Group, which is arguably the largest consolidator of technology in Canada, and her expertise coming to us to help look at our M&A strategy is unbelievable. And then on top of that, outside of yourself, who sits on the board, we also have Mike Edwards and Jonathan Bixby, both who have extensive backgrounds in venture capital and tech startups. They've worked most recently with Argo Blockchain as well as Coho Financial, and those are two breakout success stories in the fintech as well as blockchain space. So we believe that our pedigree across our board as well as management level is bar none in the space.
Wow, Darcy, you've built a really impressive team. I know that some of the hard work that the team has done has really manifested itself over the last 12 months. A lot of the Blue Star shareholders have been watching what you've been doing from your IPO in April to the latest ESG transaction. Can you talk to us a little bit about sort of the growth you've experienced over the past 12 months?
Yeah, I mean, it's been absolutely astronomical of our growth curve. The combination of our pipeline of games that we introduced into the market, as well as optimizing our current portfolio, has truly proven successful in growing not only our top line revenue, but also improving margins across the board. So we're absolutely excited with our current portfolio. On top of that, our acquisition of Eastside Games most recently in February, we believe is a transformational catalyst to take us to the next level. This doubled our portfolio size, increased our pipeline of games from two to seven. And as you've probably seen, most recently, we've been announcing a tremendous amount of traction with our IdleKit platform partners, with recent announcements of new partners coming on board, and increasing amount of game development within our pipeline to date.
Well, it's been a busy 12 months, and it sounds like you've got a busy 12 months ahead of you. It'll be very exciting to watch that unfold. Mobile gaming itself is a giant sector. How big do you think it can get?
Good question. Well, it's the fastest growing sector of gaming. It outperforms PC console by a very large margin. If you look at it in the general sense of entertainment, gaming is the biggest entertainment sector around. Our view is that we will continue to see further double-digit growth within the sector, and that's driven primarily from the fact that I don't have my phone in my hand, but if I had it, that the phones are becoming more and more powerful as a computer. They're on everybody's person, so that means we have the ability to basically put our games in front of a growing audience on an ongoing basis, with better, more robust games going forward.
Well, Darcy, it sounds to me that what we're talking about here in the case of Leaf and mobile gaming is we're talking about mobile gaming as the overall, or gaming as the overall pie growing exponentially, and the mobile slice within that pie also growing as a total of the whole, and Leaf growing to take up more than its fair share of that slice of the pie. Does that sound like the opportunity that's in front of us with Leaf?
I think you absolutely hit on the mark. I think the tailwinds from the operating environment and the space, as well as our growth trajectory within mobile specifically, with our pipeline of games, puts us in a very strong position to take advantage of all of those trends.
Well, Darcy, great to have you here with us today. Really appreciate you taking the time out, informing the Blue Star shareholders about what's happening with our investment in Leaf and with the mobile gaming sector in general. Thanks a lot, Darcy.
Thank you, Derek, and thank you to all of the Blue shareholders that are participating with us and believing in our vision.
Thanks, Darcy.